Hey, welcome to this tutorial. So in this video, what we're going to do is model a chess piece. So we'll start off by bringing in our image. Let's just drag and drop it. In actual fact, I'm just going to jump into the front view and we'll drag and drop that into place. I think these are about 3.5 inches, so we can just scale there. I've got my grid set to inches here. So we could do 1, 0.5, maybe we'll keep it at 1. Let's select the canvas that we just brought in. So we've got the image canvas here. And we could just sort of scale it up. So we can see here, like, you know, each one of these are going to be 1. So let's just have a look. So we want about 3, maybe about 3 to do something like that. Let's just grab here. Gonna have to be super neat. There we go. And click OK on that. That'll do. So if we have a look in the view there, so each of these should be measured accordingly. Again, you can be more precise with the measurements if you want. I'm just going to jump into this one. We'll start with a nice simple one. So let's use the 2-point circle. So I'm just going to hold, click, grab that out. There's different sides you could do it on. You could do it on this way, or just try and get a central point and drag out roughly to here. So there we go. I'll grab a box. We'll do a center. So we just grab this and just drag it roughly into that center shape there. It's okay, it's a little bit off, but you know, there's always image distortion and things like that you've got to take into account. Let's grab this piece here. So we just sketch that out. So just with a line, we'll jump into the curved one. So I'm just going to jump in, got my snap settings on, just going to zoom in a little bit more there. So click and drag. So what we're after really is sort of try and get that curve there. So again, I'll just maybe try that again. So about here, and yeah, I think that'll do, something like that. Can keep the curve on now. So let's just drag this out. There we go. I'm going to select both of these. Let's use J just to ensure that they're welded together. Switch back to the line. Just going to come through now, draw some lines. Again, I can fillet these a little bit later on, so I don't need to do it actually in the sketch as we go for every single sort of form. I'm going to just make sure this comes across a little bit because I want the center point from here. So again, I can grab the center point. So there we go, we've got snap settings on. That should be right down the middle there for me. Let's grab my trim tool and I'm going to just trim all these extra pieces that I do not want and I do not need. So there we go, we've got a shape there. That's pretty good. Let's turn off this the background. I'll just come out the trim tool, turn off the background. We can select this shape now, and then we can just use revolve. So we should be able to grab that. And I'm just going to drag it up there. You see with this, where it drags different angles, I'm going to drag it up there, just so we get the revolving. And then what we can do is let's select each of the parts here. Let's hide the sketches, or the curve should I say, and we will select this. Let's just turn off the X-ray mode. I'm going to do a search, and what we're going to do is delete redundant topology. I'm now free to sort of come through here, and what I can do is just, you know, click on these, and then we can give them, you know, sort of a fillet, whatever is the style you want really. So let's just come through, let's just fillet these, there we go. And there you have it. You've got your first sort of chess piece completed. Yeah, we'll see if we can model some more. So I hope you enjoyed that. Nice quick tutorial. As always, like, follow, comment. Let me know your thoughts if you do anything different. And I will see you either in the comments or the next video.